I don't have any specific project in mind. I just want to make something. I find planning a bit boring. So I found this website that can suggest random words. I think I want to make some kind of animal. And I got elk, lamb, beaver, coati, marten, hyena and monkey. Beaver could be fun. They have an interesting face. This coati animal was really fun too. But I don't know it that well, so I would have to do more research on the shape. Don't think I'll do chimpanzee. I think it's gonna be beaver or coati. Let me see what this coati animal is. Coatis, also called coatimundis, are raccoon-like mammals with long snouts, ringtails and strong claws. Resemble a mix of dog, monkey and raccoon. We have a winner. I think we have to give him occupation randomize. Engineering teacher, switchboard operator. Could be nice to make a switchboard. Chemist, sailor, instructor, or stock clerk. Stock clerk, stock clerk, stock clerk, stock clerk. Let's try one more. Although I like switchboard operator. With the small headset and the wires, I think that could be cute. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for switchboard operator. A coati switchboard operator. Oh, I almost forgot the tail. At this moment it looks a bit more like a lizard than a coati, but we'll fix it. It's time for some clay. I managed to shape something that looks sort of like the coati. I'm imagining that he's sitting on a chair. That's why his feet are dangling. Maybe it's fun if he has an open mouth. And his forehead is quite flat. I'll just make a flat spot to add eyes later. Clay is getting really warm, so it moves around too much. I haven't worked with this clay that much, because every time I adjust something now, it moves in a different location. Let's bake this dude. It doesn't really need to be perfect. That's the good thing about sculptures. Especially when you add paint. It's quite easy to insinuate or suggest both form and structure. The human eye is really good at filling in the gaps. The most important thing is that the main shape is good and well formed. Then you can get away with quite a lot of mistakes and rough surfaces and awkward details. It's really hard to fake the main shape. So when I'm doing this work, I'm looking at the silhouette every time I rotate, and I try to look for uneven curves. There's a bump here, and then I try to figure out, is that a good bump or a weird bump? And this is a weird bump, you can see here. In this instance, I think I'll remove the bump. I think I'll make some scallops in the hands too. You can see here, like there's a sort of a divot here, and there's a round area here. Now they look a bit more like gloves, so it could be nice to, like, for instance, have a divot there, do something with this finger. I think this side is better than this side. This one looks a bit old and porky. This one is a bit more tight and, I don't know, looks a bit more like a marsupial. Isn't that the kind of animal this is? I think so. I like this side better. I have lots of offcuts from different projects. Yeah, that's a good start. A good trick if you want to make wood glue stick fast is to just put some beads of super glue next to it, and that will pull the wood together and keep it there until the wood glue cures. Then you get the strength of the wood glue and you get the speed of the super glue, especially for these projects where strength is sort of secondary. I think there's a slight incline here, like this one goes up a bit, but this one is quite flat. The same here, seems to be, well, this might actually be flat too. This is cool. Yeah, there's an angle, there's a slight angle here, and I might actually shorten this one a bit. So this is the cabinet for the machine. I want to add a phone here. A dial is usually around here. There's lots of buttons and stuff on the center. And of course all the patch cables that go from one color to whatever color they're searching for. That's what the operator does. I found this black wire, and that seems to fit perfectly. Yeah. Like that, and like this. The best way to do this is just go random. Just pick the first one you get hold of and put it into whatever free cable connection you can find. I would never have done this if I didn't do the random word generator first. And it's really enjoyable. I like this build. It's fun. I think they look good like this, but I might just hang them next to his seat somehow, instead of putting it on him. I ended up using the Dremel to make his eye sockets. It could be a bit fun to make him really scared. Like terrified, scared. It's time to make something for this guy to sit on. I found these drywall anchors, and I think they could be the start of a cool chair. I think the smallest one is the right one. It's a bit too tall. I've had these Dremel multi-tool grinding wheels for a long time, and I've never used them. This just looks like the perfect chair to me. Even have a spinning function. For the base I found this washer. I think that fits the size a bit better. And then for the backrest I found some, I don't know, in Norwegian we call it patent ribbon. Don't ask me why. So difficult. That's fun. So I did have to do some carving on his behind, but I think he fits quite well now. Now I'm gonna just spruce up some of the shades. As far as I can tell, the coati eye is all black. Don't think they have whites in their eyes. I might be wrong. And it might become a bit, I don't know, hard to understand the expression of if it's all black. If it doesn't work, I'll just paint them white and let it be a bit of a creative freedom. This one looks evil now. But also with reflections and shiny eyes. It might look a bit like a scared mouse or something. It does look a bit scary.